Hi everyone, it's Dora here. This is my eyeshadow roulette series and it's video number 6. I'm super excited about filming this one. It's so low-key in terms of how much prep goes into it because yeah, I haven't done a full face of makeup yet and we're going to be doing that together. So if you don't already know, I randomly select 4 eyeshadows from my entire collection within each of these videos and then I put them on within the video, so a bit like a bingo type thing. And then I wear each of these shades individually within their own look. So before we get into randomizing, I'm going to show you the 4 looks that I wore over the past couple of weeks. Actually, I wore them all one day after the other. And they were all shot at night because daytime full-on makeup is like not happening right now. It's too hot. For that first look, I used the Too Faced That's My Jam palette and specifically the shade Pickup Limes, which is this one here. I think you can just about see that. It's got some lime green shimmer particles in there, or at least like a shift in that sort of way. So I used that all over my eye, and then I used this e.l.f. No But shadow stick in Perfect Pearl under it as a base. Let me just put that next to it so you can see. There's that e.l.f. and that's the lime green one. Or Pickup Limes, not actually lime green, is it? And on the outer corner, I used Candyland from the Revolution Chilled palette. Let me put that just here so we can get like a trio of them. There's that green swatch here, and then Pickup Limes, and then the e.l.f. shadow stick as a base. I look a bit moody, don't I? I don't think I was in a great mood that night, but makeup always helps, doesn't it? For the next look, I used the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, specifically the shade Ultraviolet. This one here, that purple one. There's that. So beautiful, isn't it? Another e.l.f. No But shadow stick in Rose Gold. Went under it. There's that swatch right there. And then from the Revolution Forever Flawless Constellation palette, I used Night's Guide on the outer corner and Celestial on the inner corner. So let me just swatch you the dark one, the dark blue one. Wow. There's that there. And I've sort of tried to, yeah, again, mix them together. And then, and I'm going to insert a different picture now so you can see it a tiny bit better. I used, again, from the Chilled palette, I used the Pressed Glitter Goddess, which is this one here, sort of all over, more focusing on the outer part of the eye. I'm just going to dab that over. So yeah, you can see that probably. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Not very summer friendly, but it was just, you know, playing around with makeup before going to bed. Why not? The third shade came from the Revolution Pro New Neutral Romance palette, and I was not impressed with it when I rolled it in. However, I loved using it within this look. The shade is Precious right here, so it's a matte sort of foxy brown, rusty type terracotta shade. Here's a swatch. And I used it on top of a lilac, lavender type purple Kiko Milano shadow stick. Oh my God. Here's what that looks like. Let me give you a swatch. I am loving this so much. I bought this when I was on holiday. And there's that, yeah. I'm gonna just try and rub them together so you can see the kind of effect it gives you. Maybe you can see that. I don't think it's quite like doing it justice, but I'm wearing this Kiko shadow stick on a daily basis right now. It's my go-to summer daytime look. Only using a little bit of concealer all over, like not all over my face. I only really wear concealer in the day, SPF obviously, and then this, and then a nude colored satiny shade on top. Waterproof mascara, bit of blush, that's it. Lip balm, obviously. Right, yeah, it's my favorite look. Anyway, that's where I discovered it. And then I went with another Constellation shade again, dimension here, this pink shimmery one, super nice and cool undertoned. So let me just bring those next to each other. So yeah. And yeah, this was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. I think that was my standout experience with one of these shades. For the final look, I used the randomly selected shade on the outer corner rather than all over my lid. And it was Glimpse here from the Revolution Utopia palette. There's that. Yeah, it's a shimmer. Very satiny shimmer. I quite like it. Again, is it summer friendly? I'm not sure. Okay, I started out, again, Rose Gold by e.l.f. So I'm putting that there again. And then I went with Ma'am all over, which is from the Revolution Pro New Neutral Passion Palette. I'm trying to pan this in my Duty Pan My Battleship right now. Not doing that great yet. There's that. But oh my god, yeah, it's a really nice shade. I do like it. So that's how that happened. All right, so those were my looks. I'm gonna have to turn the camera off for a second and just cool down. And then we're gonna randomize some new shades. Yeah. Right, okay. So we're gonna be randomizing 4 shades between the numbers 1 and 343. I've added 2 more palettes. I've also since decluttered a palette. I'm not 100% sure whether I took it out of my spreadsheet or not. Doesn't matter, we'll get to, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm gonna be randomizing 1 extra one just in case there's like 2 that are super similar, or if I happen to get one that I've already had in the past. So here we go. Number 85, 281, 48, 151, and 209, which we might only maybe use, we'll see. Right, I've got my 4 palettes here, and I brought the 5th one just in case. Let's go through them. I haven't looked yet. I know some of them, I know exactly what they are, and I'm not impressed. The first one, oh, Urban Decay Prince palette. What the actual flip. This always gets rolled in. Groovy Potential. Oh, no, I'm not. And I'm swatching it on the wrong finger. Bloody hell. It's this purpley shade here. It's a matte with gold glitter particles in it. I had this in my Duty Pan in my Battleship project and I took it out. I was not impressed with it. There it is. It's very muddy, isn't it? I don't like using it. Have I already used it? I've got it in another project as a No Pan Left Behind and I haven't used it yet. Ooh, I do like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. All right then, I might be convinced. The next shade comes from the YSL Couture palette number 5. And it is the bottom right corner shade. Ooh. So it's this one here. That's very pretty. Oh yeah. I don't even know if this is like, is YSL makeup just a gimmick? And here that is swatched for you. It's very, very similar to Ma'am, which I've been adding. So that wasn't a shade that was rolled in, but yeah, they are very similar. This one seems a tiny bit more pink. Number 48 comes from my Revolution Rockstar palette. I really, really like this palette and haven't used it enough yet. I feel like this is featured in my Eyeshadow Roulette series before. The shade is called Au Natural. It's this one here. It's one of the darker ones. And it's a brown shimmer. Much more creamy than that YSL one. And yeah, I like how that reflects. I mean, there's not a lot of color going on here yet. Oh, I hope that changes. Oh my God, the next one, I know. I'm waiting for this one. This is good. I do like a pressed glitter in here. This comes from my Revolution blush palette and the shade is called Carver. I thought it was gonna be a gold pressed glitter, but it's this, oh, how do I even describe that? There it is, champagne-y maybe like Carver. There it is. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I'd say it's got kind of like a champagne-y, but deep champagne-y glitter. Yes. Right, and the final one, I mean, it's not terrible, is it, altogether, but it's not very summery. Let's look at the spare shade, just in case. And this comes from my Revolution Pro Luxe Shadow Palette, which I haven't used yet. So I'm gonna take this off and swatch. The shade we're looking for is called Delight. Ah, yeah, I have spotted it. It's this one, another neutral. Oh. But you know what? I can always bring in the fun and the vibrant, colorful shades into these individual looks. Just obviously not for today. But yeah, there's all 5 of them. It almost looks like a palette, right? What one's the odd one out? I'm not even sure. Maybe that one. Okay, okay, I'm gonna have a little think of which one I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna go with the top 4 because that's what I said I was gonna do, and there wasn't any kind of real doubling up of shades. I didn't draw anything in that I've already decluttered or that I've already used within an eyeshadow roulette video before. So here we go, those top 4 ones. See you in a moment. Ta-da! Here's the finished look. Okay, the good thing was I was able to use this. This was quite fun, of course. I mean, if you look at last time's color story, so those 4, and now we've got these 4. I feel like we're still in the same sort of color family. Yeah, it's a very similar vibe going on here. Very dark for summer, but here we are. I started out with the Kiko Milano Lavender Shadow Stick, and then I put the YSL shade on top, this one here. Then I used Guru Potential Urban Decay Prince, this one on the outer corner and just above here. And then I used from the Rockstar Revolution palette, this one here, or Natural. I used that on the lower lash line. Yes. And then sort of sparingly on top, I quite like having the effect of that there's not so much pressed glitter, it becomes really crusty, but rather that it looks like a beautiful summer night sky on like a clear night. So Carver went on top like that. Love it, love it, love it. Then I had a hoo-ha with my lips because I put on a Bare Minerals pink one, and then that felt too pink for the purple. I don't know, I wanted to bring it back to more sort of brown color, and then I used an orange lip crayon on top, orangey coral. And then in the end I went with just sort of, you know, this whole thing, and then used the NARS Mini into lid. Yeah, and here we are. I'm gonna take a quick break now, I think, and then I'm probably gonna film my tick of panning video. I'm super excited. I'll get changed, freshen up, you know, probably change my lips again, we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I look forward to seeing you again soon in my next video, next eyeshadow roulette series video. Who knows? However long it's gonna take me to work with all of these top 4. Yes. Shout out to my YouTube buddy Louise as well, who has inspired me to start this series. Please check her out. She's awesome. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and I'm sending you so much love. Mwah.